city of Huntsville, Alabama will mark a solemn anniversary on Thursday. On November 15th, 1989, a storm system spawned 39 tornadoes, and the city was hit very hard. Weather Channel's Jeff Morrow takes a look back at this destructive and deadly storm.
For the third year in a row, November 15th proved to be a deadly date in weather history. At about 4:30 in the afternoon, a line of severe thunderstorms spawned a tornado that left parts of Huntsville, Alabama in pieces.
Along its path, the tornado downed high-tension lines, apartment buildings, and houses. It continued along until it went up Huntsville Mountain and a bit beyond that before it finally began to dissipate. At its widest, the damaged path was a mile wide. It hit about 4:30 when many people were on their way home from work. Of the 21 fatalities, 12 were in vehicles out in the Old Airport Road, Memorial Drive region. Cars were tossed about like matchsticks, thrown upside down, piled up and down on top of each other.
The time of day the tornado hit was part of the reason the storm was so deadly. But if the storm had hit just hours earlier, casualties could have been much worse.
One beneficial aspect of the timing of this tornado at 4:30 was that most of the schools had let out. Jones Valley School suffered a direct hit from the tornado and was largely destroyed. There were only 36 students left in the building, and they sought shelter under a stairwell. They were spared, though there was one fatality in a vehicle in the parking lot. Supplies from the school were blown as far away as Tennessee.
Damage from the Huntsville tornado was estimated at $100 million. For the Weather Channel, I'm Jeff Morrow.
1989 was not the only year November 15th proved to be a deadly day in weather history. Just the year before, 44 tornadoes touched down in the nation's midsection, and then the year before that, 19 tornadoes were responsible for killing 11 people in Texas and Oklahoma, as well as Louisiana. We'll take a look now at what's happening with some events going on the next few days. We'll look across America. With that, here's Arch Kennedy.
All right, let's go to Oklahoma first for the Holiday Light Spectacular on Friday. We're looking for some dry conditions, a few clouds, but temperatures mild around 67. And if your trip takes you to the Magnificent Mile Light Festival in Chicago on Saturday, partly cloudy, your high temperatures around the mid-60s. Chocolate Show in New York City, looking good, partly cloudy with 66 your high. And for the D.C. Big Flea, as you head to Virginia on Sunday, partly cloudy near 70. And if you're headed to the Embarcadero Holiday Ice Skating Rink in San Francisco, you're going to see a few showers, it looks like, possibly with a high around 63 degrees. Here's a look at your weather on Saturday. Again, a little bit of wet weather here towards parts of the northwest, and some wet weather into West Texas, some scattered storms there. East coast of Florida at this point looking a little wet, and to end out the weekend, next system kicks into the Great Lakes, so showers for you toward Green Bay and into northern lower Michigan.
All right, good to know. Cooler air on the way, too. A lot of that around. We'll talk more about that, but some mild weather and even some record high temperatures to discuss in just a moment.
That's coming up on the evening edition, West Coast next.
Pepperidge Farm Sausalito cookies, mounds of chocolate and macadamia nuts. Hey, if you're gonna have a cookie, have a cookie. Pepperidge Farm, never have an ordinary day.
Discover your inner Lewis and Clark. Go RVing. Life's a trip. Visit an RV dealer or call for a free video.
I do. That is horrible. And you take you lot to very hard.
I do.
I do. People, everyone, I do. Wait, I was gonna say no. I do. I do. I do. I do. I do. Okay.
Good days start with Fruit of the Loom. Fresh colors, fresh style.
The Eureka Enviro Steamer gets your home hospital clean, killing E. coli and salmonella with the power of steam. For sticky spills, ground in grime, dried on jelly, or whatever the day dishes out. For dirty chores above and beyond the floor, there's the Enviro Steamer Hot Shot for the kitchen, the bathroom, all around the house. So say goodbye to chemicals, buckets, and mops, and hello to Enviro Steamers from Eureka, your headquarters for creative steam cleaning solutions.
Now, here's your local forecast from the Weather Channel.
Currently, the temperature is 56 degrees under fair skies. The forecast for your area. Expect fair skies Friday through Sunday with temperatures in the 70s on Friday.
You're watching the Weather Channel. Live by it. You're watching the Weather Channel, Evening Edition.
Are you wondering what's in store for us across the U.S. on a Thursday? Well, let's take a quick look at some of the highlights, or maybe lowlights, for some of the rougher weather around the country. A stormy day across the great state of Texas, and rainy and breezy for the Northwest, and even northeastern Florida still dealing with a lot of rainfall. But the warmth in the middle of the country, the good news, that warm weather, unseasonably warm, will expand.
Not everyone was ducking under an umbrella to escape the rain today in Tacoma, Washington. Some people didn't seem to mind getting wet, but how much longer will you hear the pitter-patter of those raindrops? We'll take a look. Hello and welcome to the Weather Channel Evening Edition West Coast. I'm Arch Kennedy.
And I'm Paul Emick. We're watching a lot of areas of wet weather across the U.S. Let's begin with one of the windiest and wettest, that being the Pacific Northwest. We've dealt with a lot of rainfall here and more on the way. Let's look briefly at some of the amounts of rain we've seen that have indeed been quite substantial. Around Portland, too, we packed it on here, just over an inch. But around Seattle, almost 3.5, or even toward Olympia, closing in on 6. And we'll hit that mark, too. We've been looking at a lot of rainfall here throughout the Pacific Northwest and a lot of wind. Anytime you look at the Weather Channel's map and you see those lines close together, they connect areas that have equal pressure, and winds blow high to low. High pressure spins it out, low pressure kind of drinks it in. Which we did bring up some mild air ahead of our system, and some cooler air will await back behind it. The mild air gets pulled in. We even saw some record heat. Look at that in just a moment. But when those lines are close, the bottom line means there's a tight pressure gradient. The pressure falls off very fast, moving toward that low pressure. And that pressure gradient force, that's what indeed drives our wind. This is indeed going to be a very potent system. Some cooler air back behind it as it moves in. But this big glob of clouds right there, literally a big glob of clouds, represents a great deal of moisture. Next 6 to 8 hours, that's when the worst of the wet weather will be coming in. Beyond that time, more of a showery regime setting up into our day. Now, interior west, a little bit of wet weather here and there. Some parts of New Mexico, even toward Albuquerque. A few sprinkles around Coeur d'Alene, and also in toward the Pacific Northwest. Well, namely around Seattle. We've seen plenty of rain here all day long, and now is no exception. Just a few showers continue to hang on here. A bit tough on the roadways there. Kind of an understatement to say we're just soggy. We're just too wet. Rain gauges around the city again. We were from 3 inches of rain, and many places up close to 5 and close to 6 now. Looks like the wet weather is not going to go anywhere. It may ease up a bit during the day, but still do expect to see the rain hang on. A few showers around Seattle, especially north of town right now. But again, when that next system kicks in, it's going to bring in a great deal of wet weather. Many spots here could easily exceed an inch. Even around the Seattle metro, we could pile on the ½ inch, probably in a very wide spread area. But an inch or more is indeed a possibility. A little bit lighter from Portland southward, where the real heavy rain has been and will be namely around Seattle. That's where we have these flash flood watches in effect. If you live in a flood-prone area, you may want to keep your eye toward rising water. Be prepared to head to high ground if the situation warrants. Storm warnings from Cape Flattery southward toward Cascade Head, Oregon, and southward on toward Cape Mendocino in this range. Some gale advisories, but a very windy time. Very windy, kind of an understatement along the coast. A number of record high temperatures were set. We talked about that. Some incredible heat kicked up even toward Eugene for the day. Not too bad in toward LA at 72, 62 toward Denver. A little cooling tonight, down to 45. We're not cooling a great deal around Seattle, though, now at 60. Quick look at the earthquake information at 2.5, not too far from LA. But further north, a 2.8 in Northern California, 2.5 near Monterey. Nothing for the Pacific Northwest. A couple very tough to see there, a 4.8 and a 4.5 in toward the Aleutians. There's a look at the wettest weather for the Northwest and the wind, too. A major story again, at least for the first part of our day. Let's focus our attention elsewhere now in the southern U.S. Here's Arch.
All right, as we head toward the southeast, two areas of low pressure, one off the Florida coast, one into West Texas, where we're seeing considerable rains. That potential for flash flooding is going to stick around for a while. And we can see elsewhere we are high and dry across much of the southeast, from portions of North Georgia back through Alabama and Mississippi. But clouds and precipitation plagues the visit from George Bush. Let's take you there toward Waco, Texas. Umbrellas became part of international protocol in Crawford, Texas today. President Bush welcomed Russian President Vladimir Putin to his ranch near Waco. Unfortunately, a rainstorm was in the area at the time, and it looks like even more rain is in the forecast. How much rain are we talking about? 3 or 4 more inches as we head through the overnight and mid-morning into parts of Texas, areas shaded in darker green, and over an inch possibly here into North and East Florida. Flash flood watches in effect. We have those for parts of Texas as well as the northeastern areas of Florida. In fact, around Jacksonville, you've received over an inch of rain. More possibility here. You can see along I-95, a little bit of wet weather here. Okay, extending farther south, too, as you get toward Daytona, we've received our share of rain here. It continues to be the possibility. We have gale warnings in effect for the north and east coast of Florida, as well as heavy surf advisories here for parts of the South Carolina coast and the Georgia coast. Now, as we head toward Texas, you can see some of the showers and thunderstorms. Nothing really severe going on now, but the potential for an isolated severe thunderstorm here through the overnight. San Angelo reporting now a thunderstorm. Toward San Antonio, some wet weather in and around the vicinity here. What's happening toward the northeast and the Midwest? More on that. I'm going to go back to Paul.
All right, just a little bit showery still throughout the northeast. A little wet weather and just a touch of fog popping up here and there. Not a great deal of problematic weather now around Boston or New York City. We're doing okay. A little wet, even around Buffalo, some showers off and on, some in towards Syracuse. A little bit of wet weather lingers, not a great deal of accumulation expected. Mostly a tenth to a half an inch. That's going to be just about it. 50 in toward Boston now, 54 toward the city, 50 toward Philly, and 57 in toward Cleveland. As far as the morning goes, quiet. Might eventually kick some rain up in parts of upstate New York and a few clouds. Okay toward Buffalo, Pittsburgh, New York City. Another great day on tap. Well, across the middle of the country, a little bit of fog is our big thing right now. Some foggy spots and just a touch of wet weather. Dealing with some of that into parts of Michigan, for example. A bit to the north of us in Chicago. So we're not going to see it in Chicago. Northern burbs in Milwaukee, a little wet. On toward Muskegon. Even on Grand Haven, you can see some rain. Lansing, moving away from Detroit on toward Windsor. Light rain, and we'll see a little more, but not a great deal of accumulation anticipated. 59 toward Chicago. We're at a mild 55 in toward Minneapolis. There's a look at a pretty quiet start to the day and a pretty fine finish as well. Let's get to the forecast now for our Thursday. Here's Arch.
More wet weather for you into West Texas for that morning commute, also into parts of New Mexico and into the Pacific Northwest with the approach of our next cold front. And you might even get in a shower from Daytona, Jacksonville, toward the Georgia and South Carolina coast. No big changes through the midday and evening hours. We continue to see that wet weather into West Texas, Northeast Florida, and into the Pacific Northwest. More wet weather from Seattle towards Portland. Well, how much rain are we talking about for the overnight hours? Locally, 4 inches or more in some areas of central, western Texas, and we could get in on our share into north and east Florida, where we might exceed an inch in some areas near Jacksonville.
Well, a lot of heavy rain around, like you said. Let's take a look now at how things are shaping up for the morning around Seattle. Seattle, Washington, our wet weather will linger.
We're going to see temperatures on the chilly side, too, only in the mid-50s for highs through the afternoon.
Wouldn't it be nice to think that lowering your cholesterol...
Nothing to it.
Was this easy? Well, think again. And start thinking about oatmeal crisp. As part of a low-fat diet, it may help lower your cholesterol. And its plump raisins and crispy flakes with a touch of brown sugar are a really delicious way to do it. So quit dreaming. Wake up to oatmeal crisp and help bring down cholesterol. We all want something different. Some want consistency. Some want variety. Some like getting things in one simple package. That's why AT&T offers so many choices in long distance. To get the plan you want, call 1-800-ATT-4U and talk to the experts at making people happy.
We need to talk.
Really?
I don't think we should see each other anymore.
Well, is it Mr. Frisky?
No, I love your cat.
It's the rash, isn't it? Listen, the doctor said it's just temporary.
No. It's your website. I need more content than that.
Our customers expect a lot from a website, because at Progressive.com, you can get our price for auto insurance and the rates for up to 3 leading competitors, and that could save you hundreds.
We want you to save money, even if it's not with us.
At Progressive.com, you can get a quote, buy a policy instantly, even check on the status of a claim. Our website is so fast and easy to use, it's been rated #1 4 times in a row.
She says I need more content.
Yeah, that's about right, yeah. You could start saving now. Call 1-800-PROGRESSIVE or visit Progressive.com today.
If you are an avid Weather Channel viewer, you've probably heard our meteorologist use the term outflow boundary. Severe weather expert Dr. Greg Forbes explains what this is.
On tonight's Weather IQ, the question is, what is an outflow boundary? An outflow boundary is a small-scale cold front that separates rain-cooled air from a thunderstorm from the warm air in which the thunderstorm formed. Let me show you that in an animation. Here we'll see rain falling below cloud base. Some of that rain evaporates and produces cool air that spreads outward and collides with the warm air in the surrounding regions. That dashed line represents the outflow boundary, the small-scale cold front. Collision of air masses sometimes is able to generate new thunderstorms. That's why these outflow boundaries are important. Let me show you a real example of an outflow boundary on radar. You'll see a thunderstorm in the Miami area, and you'll see at the very end a ring of narrow green lines spreading away from this region. That's the outflow boundary. Cool air has flown away from the thunderstorm. And that's tonight's Weather IQ.
If you would like us to answer your weather questions, email us at eveningedition@weather.com. Your question could be used for an upcoming Weather IQ. And now here's Paul with a look at tomorrow's forecast tonight.
Few problem spots across the U.S. getting into a Thursday. Wettest in the parts of Florida, too, with an area of low pressure. Keep your eye on this one. Not out of the question. It could at some point may acquire tropical classification. Not out of the question. But the deal with it is whether it does or doesn't, from the end result, it really doesn't matter because you're looking at the same situation in Florida. Incredible winds and a great deal of wet weather. As long as the system hangs on, whether it becomes classified or not, again, lots of rain, lots of wind. That's the main thing. High pressure hangs on throughout the Northeast. We'll see a pretty quiet day. New York City and Boston. Sounds good. Good day. West Texas dealing with some rain, the Hill Country. South Texas as well. And the Northwest, again, major problems. On toward the morning, things will ease up a bit. As our system comes ashore, it will pack a potent punch. We're talking now the next 6 to 8 hours. That's when the brunt of the moisture will scoot in with the system. Beyond that time, more of a showery pattern settling in. Expect to see some showers in cooler air behind the front. Seattle and Portland will see plenty of rain. Quiet Chicago, Northeast. But again, 3 main spots across the Northwest into Texas and Florida and part of the Low Country in Georgia and South Carolina, too, dealing with the rain throughout the day. New England, no problems. We're doing fine except for a few showers in upstate New York. Might see a few extra clouds toward Buffalo and in toward Burlington. Nice toward Detroit, Pittsburgh, D.C., Baltimore, Philly, toward New York City. Hartford and Providence looks good. Great to Boston. Nice around Cincinnati as well. Southern U.S. quiet into Florida except for right there. North Florida and part of the Low Country dealing with wet weather. Fine toward Miami. A few extra clouds, though. All the moisture around Tampa and Orlando. New Orleans, great day. A few clouds for Houston. A few clouds in toward Dallas. Rule out a chance of a sprinkle, but the main thing will be the clouds around Dallas and some storms in toward San Antonio. Midwest, mild. I like that. 73 towards St. Louis. Right towards Chicago and the Twin Cities. Enjoy it. Step outside, enjoy it. Just put the coat in the trunk and enjoy. Because this time next week, we don't want to talk about it. It's going to be an entirely different temperature feeling, I'll tell you that much. Nice toward Denver for the day. Fine toward Phoenix, L.A., Northwest. Well, the showers hang on. Again, the worst of it here overnight for the most part. Might kick up another 4 inches, though, into parts of Texas, and some intergreater amounts, too, across parts of Florida. There's a look at a cool night for the interior west, and a very, very mild day across the U.S. for Thursday. Okay, that's the right now. Let's get on to the week, with a week's worth of changes and cold air. Here's some good and bad news. Here's Arch.
All right, we're going to look for some wet weather here. Some thunderstorms going to continue for you into West Texas as we get into Thursday afternoon, maybe toward Albuquerque, and some more rain for you toward Jacksonville, perhaps around the Georgia coast, Brunswick, toward Savannah, and elsewhere across the east we're dry. More rain for you into Seattle toward Portland as our next front moves inland. And into Friday, we'll see some lingering showers here into the Pacific Northwest with more scattered storms for you into West Texas, eastern parts of New Mexico. Elsewhere, the East Coast, rather dry. We'll see into Saturday more rain and some snow into parts of the mountains as we get into Idaho, western Montana, a few scattered storms into Texas, and the east coast of Florida looking a little wet. Some energy moving here into the Great Lakes, showery weather for you around Chicago, perhaps north toward Green Bay. Twin Cities looking windy as we end out the weekend. Some snow showers toward parts of the northern Rockies, and again, some more wet weather lingering for you here into West Texas, and we'll see a little bit more shower activity into southern and eastern Florida. As you get into Monday, we'll watch this next front that's going to bring the showery weather, and definitely we're going to start cooling off here into the Midwest behind this system, but wet weather from Boston toward Cleveland, and again on the tail end of this front, more scattered showers into eastern New Mexico and West Texas. Rain and some snow into New England as you get into Tuesday. Elsewhere across the country, we're relatively calm until Wednesday, and that's when our next system brings rain from Seattle toward the Bay Area around San Francisco with snow showers into the higher elevations of the northern Rockies. Rain and snow, too, a possibility here into parts of the Northeast and Great Lakes. Temperature-wise, we're staying mild here into the southeast as we end out the week, but notice into the weekend we start to cool things off, especially toward the latter part. 40s and 50s moving into the Midwest, and notice the 30s by Monday, and we're going to again see a lot of the east see some changes here through the middle part of next week. Well, notice your morning lows on your Thursday here of this week in the 20s, and again staying chilly here as we get into the weekend across much of the Intermountain West. In fact, some teens invading parts of the central Rockies as we end out the weekend. And even into Monday, we're seeing a chill in the air Monday and Tuesday across the Midwest. We may even be getting some teens for lower temperatures.
That's wild. That's just amazing. Big difference, like we said. Coming up in a few moments, we'll look at some active weather with Storm Watch.
But first, your forecast for Atlanta on Thursday, looking dry once again. High temperatures, though mild, near 70.